Hey y'all, this is CeeCeeG. Welcome to my channel. I bought something for my jewelry hobby that I like to do, and I wanted to unbox it or take it out this bag. Already took it out the box, so that you can see what I purchased. Now, I had misplaced my tools somewhere, so I had to go get me some new ones because I'm not going to let that stop me, okay? All right. So I bought this kit on Amazon. It comes in this bag. It's got a lot of little things in there. I don't even recognize some of this stuff. Y'all might. But I was going to read it from my tablet so I can tell you what was all in it, but since my tablet is dead, that's a foregone conclusion. So, but anyway, I'm going to take out, it came with some wire. So this here, they gave me like 0.8. This wire is like a black, some type of acrylic wire that I can use. Like, I'm mainly the type of person, I like to use the wire, like the metal kind of wire for my beads. And most of the times I double my wire so that I make sure I have a sturdy hold and that the necklace, if it has any pressure applied to it, it won't come apart and fall all over the floor, beads going everywhere. That's how I always do. I always double it just so it's like a quality hold and it'll last for a long time. So the next one, it came with like five different rolls of some type of wire or string. So this one is like a gold wire, and it looks like the little label is coming off 0.4 millimeters. That's small. For like, this is good for like little beads. You can use this for little beads if you decide you want to make yourself like a seed bead type jewelry. Seed beads are very small, and I have used them with my magnifying glass, and they're very, very tiny. It's very tedious, and you wouldn't believe that people actually sit there and put one on at a time to make like a seed bead necklace, and it can be multiple strands. This is another one. This is like a clear monofilament like type wire. It's like that like a plastic stretchy cord or whatever. You can use this as well. I really don't like, I use this. Let me see how this is. Yeah, this is okay. Like you can make a little stretchy bracelet to wear. Just make sure you put enough around to fit the wrist, because like I've bought bracelets and it's all tight and it's cutting off my circulation, and I hate that. Like, you love the bracelet, but it's all tiny. Like, you don't realize until you put it on, like, oh, it's kind of tight. So I always try to, like sometimes on myself, I will just, when I'm making it, I'll wrap it around to see if the bead, if it's too loose, or I need to let go of some beads, or I'll take some beads out. And that's how I measure. And it depends, like everybody has different sizes. Like, say for instance, like somebody's small build, their wrist is a lot smaller, and you can use like a seamstress, the little tape measure, the little seamstress, like what a seamstress uses to measure around your waist, your arms. You can use that to measure someone's, arm if their arm is too small. Okay, and this one is 0.4 millimeters. This looks like more of a copper type wire if you want to make jewelry with copper wire. But most of the times, if you use the copper wire, you want to use copper endings. Like, you want to have the copper jump rings, you want the crimp beads, you want the either a lobster clasp or some type of fancy toggle. You want to use the color associated with this wire so everything can come in together and look nice together. Okay, so the next one is, this is the silver. It's what I use a lot. I use like the silver, the gold, sometimes the copper. They have other colors that you can use. It depends. But this one is the 0.4 millimeter wire. And something like this, as small as this wire is, I would have to double it because it's a thinner wire. So you want to go up a little bit in thickness if you wanted to have a nice hold to it. So I'm going to hold up this little case because everything is like basically strapped in here. I'm trying to see. I'm going to turn it this way. So if you can see what's in here, those pink pliers are basically the ones I'm going to be utilizing out of this thing. The rest of this stuff, I'm going to have to look up how to use these other tools because some of this stuff were like stuff you would use for sewing and things like that. But I'm going to have to look into it because I'm not too familiar with that. But the main thing is the pliers in this kit. So basically, like for the most part, I use like the flat nose, the chain nose pliers. I use the round nose pliers, and I use wire cutters or the flush cutter, jewelry cutter, because you cut it, when you cut the wire can be very sharp on the end. And if you don't crimp it right and cut that piece off so that it doesn't scratch yourself, you're going to be scratching and feeling that, and that's not comfortable. So you want to have to do like a flush cut. So it just takes that off. Get as close as you can so it doesn't scratch you. So yes, so this is what I'm going to be using primarily to do my jewelry. And this was a really nice kit. Amazon had this, and I probably will post it in. And not a sponsor of Amazon, but I do purchase a lot from Amazon. I know a lot of y'all do. So I'll see if I can stick the link in there or just the name of the product and you can look it up. And also it came with this little kit. Let me turn it this way, you probably can see better. And it has all these little hooks and different metal hooks. So you have like the pewter, it's like that darker silver, and then you have like the lighter gold, then you have the gold, and it's silver and steel. Like there's different metals that you can use when making jewelry and things. And it has like these little pins, like these little eye pins. They're very small, so they're very small. So I would probably use those if I was just doing like a charm bracelet. I can just stick that on there and round it off with the round nose pliers and get it done. So, but it was like $18.99. I think they had this either 5% off or 10% off on Amazon. To me, it was a deal because not only did I get the pliers, I got these extra tools, this nice case, and also the wire, like 5 things of wire that I can use, different, plastic wiring stuff to make jewelry and things like that. But yes, but I can't wait to get into it and start, making my jewelry again because I need some new stuff, y'all. I need to look fresh. I like to look nice, not fresh in a sinful way. I like my stuff to look good with my clothes. I like to look nice and everything. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to turn on your post notification. I hope that you all have a wonderful day and a blessed evening. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.